Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? Back with another legit check episode on the channel. We're gonna be doing today the Yeezy 350 V2 Earths. They are kind of the newest drop for North America. There were other drops. I got the tail lights. I'll do one on those here soon, but this is about the Earths right now. These are the ones that came out in North America. So if this is your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I got a whole vault full of shoes that I have to do reviews on, a bunch of Yeezys I gotta do legit checks on. So if you're into that kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get into pretty detailed look at how to legit check the Yeezy 350 V2 Earths here, down to pretty much everything. So right now we're gonna put the camera up, pan down, and look at the box. All right, first thing we're gonna do is start measuring, and the width of the box is gonna be right around 10 inches. The length of the box is gonna be about 14 1/4, and then the height is gonna be just under 6 inches, like 5 7/8. Now I'm gonna show you why that's important. Here is a fake box. This is a box. These are both, well, this is 12 1/2. The real ones are 12 1/2. These fake ones are 12, but the box is the same size from Yeezys, from like 11 1/2 up, I believe. So this is the difference here. Let me show you. See the difference? That way, and then it's shorter lengthwise as well. Another thing I always see with the fake boxes is the color is always darker on this writing. This is like, and again, just to preface, I'm so colorblind, guys, so I don't know. I think this is like a greenish brown right here. This looks much like a darker brown to me. All right, on the outside of your box, you're gonna have Boost there, 350 on the top, and then you're gonna have your Yeezy Boost 350 made by Adidas. No more is there gonna be the adidas.com/Kanye, I believe. I think they're just completely done with that. That is no more going on the boxes. So now let's flip over and we will check our box UPC tag out. All right, now keep in mind, mine is a 12 1/2. Your first red flag you're gonna see if you have a pair of fakes, you see right here, there's 1, 2, 3 size types. This is called the US tag. That means there's 1, 2, 3 size types. The UK UPC tag is gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different size types. So on the US tag, which is this one right here with the 3 size types, you're gonna have over here, you're gonna have either a V02 or a V03. If you have the UK type, you're gonna have a V10 or V11. This fake box is a perfect example. This has the US version tag, but it has a V10 right there. That's a dead giveaway that it's a fake. I've also noticed on a lot of the new Yeezy boxes, the Y lines up just like a millimeter this direction of that vertical line there. I don't know. There's also, if you have the US tag, you want to make sure you have this EPC inside. But yeah, this is something you can legit check your tag against. These were bought from Adidas. I got lucky and got the draw. So yeah, these are legit. All right, now let's open the box up. Inside, you're gonna have your tissue paper, of course. We got 1 shoe. And we got 2 shoes. The inside of mine didn't have any of those circular stickers. All right, so let's talk about the shoes for a minute here. Color-wise, I don't know how to explain the color. Here are some Werthers. I heard they look similar to those. So these are just regular Werther's candies right there next to the shoes, so you can kind of maybe judge the color off that. Again, I am colorblind, guys, so I mean, I think these are just like a brown, and then inside they're like a contrasting like dark gray, I believe. So, all right, I gotta get this Satan candy away from me before I eat it. All right, full disclosure, I had 1 piece. All right, anyways, so the outsides, that's what they're gonna look like as far as that. You're gonna have that contrasting gray inside and on the bottom. I like how the sole's a different color. It's nice and contrasting, and then you got this bright yellow, I think, patch back here, whatever this is called, the Boost patch. I think it looks really cool. A lot of people shitting on these shoes, but I think they're pretty dope. All right, so instead of starting with the outside, let's go ahead and start with the inside of these shoes and start legit checking from the inside out. Now, these are my tissue inserts right here. Yours should look pretty similar to that. This is gonna be your insole right here. You can check the font, make sure yours looks similar to that. And then what's cool about this one is it's black on the bottom. You don't see that a lot with Yeezys. But you're gonna have your usual, your stamped out thing right there. It's gonna have 11 1/2 to 12 1/2. As long as you have an 11 1/2, 12, or 12 1/2 shoe, that should be the numbers that are on yours. Let's check out the old divots. Look like there's 3 evenly spaced ones. Pretty similar. All right, and here is the inner tag right here. You can kind of check and make sure yours looks like that. All the fonts are gonna be different. Adidas does that on purpose to stop the freaking counterfeiters from doing their dirty deeds. But yeah, that's what it should look like. All right, now moving on to our back heel tab. This is what that's gonna look like. Check this stitching up here, because on the fakes, this stitching is never that good. On the real ones, on these pairs, at least for now, until they continue to lose their quality, this stitching is really lined up very well. Now, what I mean by losing their quality is I feel like the old Yeezys were kind of, I think they had better quality control maybe, whereas now a lot of different mistakes get out. And then the inside of this, whatever this part is called, is right there. It's lined with these black inserts right here. So check to make sure yours looks like that. All right, now we are done on the inside. Let's move right back out to the outside and start legit checking that. Now, one of the first easy ways you can legit check a pair of Yeezys is if the seller, if you're on eBay or Poshmark or some random site and the seller says they're brand new, never been used, check number one, this right here. Your first outside lace right here is gonna go under your inside lace. Same with the left shoe right here, it's your right, but this first outside lace is gonna go under the inside lace. And that is always the case with Yeezys. Now, if somebody has a used pair and they have the outside lace going over the inside lace, that's possible. If they took them and washed them and relaced them and messed up, that's 100% possible. But if they're saying they're brand new, DS, never been worn, this has to go under the inside lace. All right, toe box. The stripe on mine is about maybe a centimeter away from the rubber tip, toe tip, whatever you call this piece right here, about a centimeter away. And again, like I said, with the quality control, I used to think this was a good way to legit check Yeezys, but it's really not. I have pairs like my pair of Yeezy reels that I got from Adidas. One was right here, the other one, the right shoe was down up here, the left shoe was down here almost. I mean, it's pretty crazy. So this is not a great way to legit check, but just make sure it's not too crazy of a difference. Now, something really cool and unique about these is this is not the midsole out. I don't know what the heck you call this stuff. I'm not a shoe terminology guy, but this is not translucent. It is not opaque. It is very much not see-through. So that differs from almost every other Yeezy that I've seen. And then you're gonna move on to your back here. And here you can kind of see what I mean about quality control. You see like the extra glue just sticking out and around there. I just feel like the old Yeezys I have were built better than that. I don't know. It could be just me getting old and curmudgeonly. I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be the back of your shoes. One of the things you're gonna wanna check is to make sure that this stitching on the back is a pretty straight line. If your stitching veers off this way or veers off that way, then that's a big red flag. Also check your pull tab. I can get 2 grown man fingers in there, 3 if I really tried. Ain't no 4 getting in there. And then if you flip it inside out, you're gonna wanna make sure this is stitched together in the middle here. And then I think there's a way you can kind of count these stitches right here to make sure. I don't know the exact number, but you can count mine and see if yours matches up. That might be a way to legit check. All right, and onto the boost. And it looks like it's very similar to most of the other Yeezys, where you have a cluster here at the back and then you have like a row of these. It looks like most of them, I think all of them are actually 4 stripes. Oh, I see a 3 stripe there. So that's just what my boost looks like on these. Boom, case in point. I was just checking out my stitching and look at that. It looks like some Chinese worker put their cigarette out on my Yeezy. Come on, Adidas, get it together. What the heck? But let's get into the stitching. Let me use the other shoe. It doesn't have a cigarette burn on it. So this stitching looks a little bit different to me. Now, it could be that I'm colorblind and I just can't see the difference, but this stitching looks like different. So here, let me show you. I wore these to the studio. These are my belugas. See that stitching, how it's like an hourglass type stitch? It's just an hourglass all the way up. You get, well, I don't know what you'd call that, like an X hourglass. Now, it could be my color blindness, but I don't see that on here. It looks like a whole different type of stitching. So I think maybe they're stitching them differently now. So yeah, that's something to check out for sure. And all right, guys, that was the Yeezy 350 V2 Earth legit check. If that helped you out at all, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button because it helps me help you. But anyways, any questions you have, throw them in the comments down below. I might be able to help you out. Possibly, I'm not 100% sure if I can help you out. There are a lot of questions I don't know how to answer. If you like, I don't know your exact circumstance of your shoe, and I don't have photos. But if you leave a comment down below, even if I can't help you out, maybe somebody else in the comment section could help you out. And that is all, guys. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.